Hey there everybody, so today it is February 24th and right now I'm currently in Millinocket, which is about an hour or so north from Bangor where I live, and I'm going to be filming a bunch of snowmobile content for the next 3 days up here for a outdoor center. Pretty much it's just highlighting the region, showing off the amenities that they have. The cool thing about this location is that it's pretty much facing Mount Katahdin, which if you guys aren't familiar with Maine or anything like that, it's the tallest mountain in Maine. Well, it's been a little bit, it's probably been like 20 minutes since I last recorded, but I met up with the guy. That's our house, our little cabin over there. Awesome. I mean, like I had the whole second floor to myself, bedroom, bath, everything. So I've got all my gear on right now. Like I said, I've never snowmobiled on trail before, so I don't have snowmobile gear. So I borrowed my brother's snowmobile helmet, my dad's heated goggles. I got my ski stuff on, but I got like these like weather or like cold weather like muck boots. So I'm not too worried. My feet don't really get cold to my hands. Luckily I got some pretty thick gloves. So yeah, I'm waiting for him to pack up his sled. We're gonna ride back over to where I met him, and then we're gonna go get the sled that I'll be using. I'm excited to see what this is. It's some ski-doo, he said. So yeah. So I didn't get a bunch of behind the scenes shots just because we were riding the snowmobiles a lot for the first few days and I didn't have time to pull out my phone. But I did manage to get a few shots here and there when I could. Like this shot was an overlook over Mount Katahdin, and it was just beautiful. And then this was when I hooked up the GoPro to a clamp to the front bumper to get some shots of the shocks before it broke. Alright guys, so we are at Chinfon right now, which is about, I don't know, 80 miles north of where we started. But I got a bunch of clips. The GoPro mount snapped off. I'll show you guys that later, but yeah. Alright, so we are at a junction, and then I ended up setting up the 360 camera on the pole. Yeah. It'll probably rock a little bit, but I'll do something like that. Just so it's not so flimsy. Okay, so we went down this random trail. And now we're here. Oh my god. Yeah, this will be fun. Alright guys, so we're made for the top. Holy crap. I got Mount Katahdin. Views on views. Holy crap, the wind is cold. But if I snowmobiles all the way down there. I flew the drone too. I got some of the best shots I think I've ever gotten in my life. But yep, we're gonna go down and take the sketchy trail back down the mountain to the main trail because it's like a one-lane trail, as you can see. But so it's almost 9 now, and we just got back from dinner. We had dinner with not the owners necessarily, but some of the people that work at the place we're filming for it, and we were just talking to them about the shots we got today and kind of trying to set up a plan for tomorrow. So we're gonna all meet at the event center, which is like 2 minutes away from here. We're gonna meet there tomorrow at 8 a.m. Get some shots there, get some drone shots, gimbal shots. I ended up bringing my gimbal when I went to the restaurant because the restaurant's a part of this whole resort area. So I got some shots there, which is cool. And then tomorrow should be fun as well. I'm gonna try to do more gimbal stuff tomorrow. I really want to see if I can somehow get rollers some sort of way. It's just I obviously can't mount that on the back of my sled, but we will see what I can come up with. Alrighty, so it's the morning now, 7:28. Gonna be at the event center by 8 a.m. So we have 30 minutes, but it's a 5-minute drive. So I want to show you guys the GoPro. So it looks totally fine, except the fact that all 4 screws. I need more. My phone camera sucks. So yeah, all 4 screws came out, and the mount completely fell off. And that's the mount. So yeah, I ordered a new one already on Amazon. It's like $10, but she's pretty much out of commission for the rest of the shoot, which sucks. But at least I have my 360 camera, which arguably gets better shots. And then obviously my camera. Also, my voice is a little deeper, probably because I'm getting a cold because I was riding like 15-degree weather all day. But on the bright side, also a bad thing for snowmobiling. But today it's gonna be like 44 up here, so it'll feel much warmer. I'm not gonna wear 4 layers up top like I did yesterday, but I'm excited. I got all my gear ready, gimbal. Although I'm gonna take my camera off that for now, but yeah. So we're at Nice Edge Brewing, which is a brewery and a little restaurant place. And getting some shots here. We just filmed a bunch of their sled rental sleds, and then ended up flying the drone as well. But I think I'm actually gonna take that sled out today, which is a Ski-Doo MXZ 600 EFI. So it's a 2-stroke, not a 4-stroke like the one I was riding yesterday. So it should be a little bit more punchy, which is good because I need something a bit more punchy today. We're gonna do a lot of riding and get a lot of action shots, and you need something a little punchy for it. So, okay. Checking the map. And,
I don't see Kakajo. That's the weird thing. It's showing me everything but Kakajo.
The guy filming, he's gonna drive by with a snowmobile. Here he comes, and I'm gonna get some photos. Saw him off in the ditch, and he's going to fly by astronomically fast. That snowmobile is tuned for like 250 horsepower. Here it comes. The snow's deep, bruh. Oh, I just wanted to highlight this shot real quick. So this was on Tuesday night. Me and the other gentleman, we got pizza at one of the restaurants at the resort, and I ended up filming a bunch of shots there for the video. And this is a creative shot I thought of, and we ended up putting that whole pizza in the oven with the camera attached. Luckily nothing happened, but I think it was super creative, and I just wanted to show you guys. So it's Friday now, and yesterday I was gonna film a little bit of stuff. I had a real estate job to do, like an hour away, but I didn't end up filming much just because I wasn't gonna film inside the person's home because the agent was there and then the homeowners were there. But I did a real estate job yesterday, and today I'm headed down to Boston to film some rollers. I'm bringing my, gimbal roller setup that I have, and we're gonna film some rollers today. So luckily down in Boston, my friend said that it's not much snow, but we're gonna find out. But actually, I guess on the topic of the camera mount, so I'm actually going to be buying a bunch of stuff to upgrade my roller setup for my car, because right now I have like that 8-inch suction cup with the arm and like the mount of the gimbal for like inverted filming. But it works, but it's like not the most professional. It kind of takes, there's some drawbacks to it, I'll say that. So I found out how much I'll have to pay in taxes this year, and I have a bunch of money left over that I could spend on some gear. So one of the things I'm buying is another camera. I'm gonna buy another A7 IV, so I can do 2 camera interviews without borrowing cameras from my old college. And then I'm also gonna be buying a few other things, like a new action camera, because like I said previously, when I was filming during the snowmobile gig I did the other day, my GoPro mount broke off, and I ended up replacing it, and the mount came in yesterday, and I swapped it over, but like the GoPro is outdated in the first place, so I just want to get something new. So I'm gonna get the DJI Action 5 Pro. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm excited to test it out whenever I buy it. And then I'm also going to buy, this is like the majority of it, but I'm going to buy everything I need to have a speed rail roller setup pretty much for dynamic moving shots. So I'm going to have, I bought a tow hitch receiver for my RAV4. I bought a adapter for it that goes into the tow hitch so I can put a speed rail into it. And then I bought 2 5-foot speed rail tubes from Film Tools so I can mount them horizontally with some double swivel cheese barrel clamps just to clamp those onto the vertical post. And then a few clamps to mount it onto my roof rack. And then I'm also buying a vibration isolator arm that is, well, it's an okay brand. You know, I'm not gonna go spend $1,000 or anything more than that on an arm right now. I want to have like a almost proof of concept, buy something. If it works good, I'll keep it. But yeah, so within the next probably week or so, I'm gonna be buying all that stuff. Most of it's from B&H, but there's a few things from I think Amazon, stuff like that. So I got this shoot from a friend of mine that I went to college with, and he currently lives pretty much outside of Boston a little bit. So it was for a music video, and the artist had a cool car we were going to film rollers of, but it ended up falling through last minute. The car wasn't able to be on the shoot, so we ended up just filming some practice shots and getting some shots of the skyline, just so it wasn't a total waste, as it was pretty much a 4-hour drive. So we are pretty much in Boston now. I got 18 minutes until I get to my friend's place. But yeah, I don't like driving through Boston. It is like just the worst thing ever, to be honest. But we're doing it. We're surviving. And yeah. Alright, so we're here. Got the whole setup. So you might see that wireless video transmitter that's plugged into my camera. That is actually the Axsoon Cine HE. So I ended up finding that at a local salvage and liquidation center for only like $220, which they go brand new for well over $350. So it was a good deal, and I had to pick it up for this exact purpose. Alright, so we're on the road now. I'm very nervous though. This looks good. If I do that, looks good. We're just filming right now, and a Ferrari pulled up next to us. So I'm gonna try to film it and see what I can get for a shot. Alright, so we just wrapped up, and everything worked out. Except the fact that I fixed it already, but the suction cup wasn't even stuck on the window anymore. So I had to strap it down with these 2 things, but it worked. Alright, so right now I'm headed to the Crouch Insurance Center. It's about 4 minutes away from my apartment. And filming a basketball tournament today for Maine Public. So it's just a high school championship tournament. I think there's 4 games today, and I thought I was going to be doing handheld stuff. That's what I've done in the past, for the past 2 years, I believe. But I'm just doing the main camera for all the games, which is fine because that's less strain on my back. So right now, and I'm actually using my new DJI Action 5 Pro for all the filming now. Actually, one of the reasons why I bought this was so I could get higher quality filming compared to like my cell phone, because now I can have something that's dedicated for these behind the scene vlogs and stuff like that. I was thinking about, like, you know, the Osmo Action, or the Osmo 3 Pocket 3, but I just didn't want to pay $700 for the camera. Yeah, so we are headed there now, and my crew calls at 11 a.m. We're here right now, and yeah, we have this camera down here. Looks like handheld scoreboard came over there, another handheld behind the hoop over there, but then my camera is like right up here, so I gotta go. No, come over here. I gotta go get it. Well, I'm walking up the stairs now. This camera actually looks really good, I won't lie. So now we're on the 3rd floor, I believe. Now I have to go over to probably the middle section over here, and that's where my camera is. But I think I'm swapping after 2 games to another camera. But Yeah. There it is. There she is. Look at this bad boy. This is what we got for a feed. I also brought a little magic arm so I can clamp this camera. Almost like something like this. But yeah, looks pretty good. We are headed back up to the cameras right now. We have to do a fax check and then make sure all the cameras are white balanced properly. So we have someone down there with a white card. So if anybody is wondering how I got this job, it was just word of mouth and past experience, as I've done this the last 2 years. So this will be my 3rd year in a row doing this. And it's pretty fun stuff. As you can see, I'm live right now. And those are some nice big bright tally lights. It's a pretty fun gig. It's only 1 day out of the year that I do it for this company. But, you know, it's pretty fun stuff. I've never really done this main high-up camera before. I'm usually right down by the hoop doing handheld. But I'm not complaining, as it usually hurts my shoulders and my back after holding the camera for several hours. But yeah, it's pretty fun, and I get to work with some awesome people, some of which I actually went to college with, and some of which were my past instructors. So definitely a fun day, and you get paid while you're doing it, so you really can't complain. I don't know if you can hear me that much, but it's halftime of the first game. It's 12-21. Not the best score, but it's a women's game, and they've barely been scoring, yeah, so everything's going good so far. I'm main camera, so I'm pretty much keeping like a wide shot of the entire half court. It's whatever side they're on. Alright, so it's in between the second games right now, but we have to adjust the Marshall cameras because the white balance is a little off. So we're on a headset trying to do that. But I gotta wait because he has the white card so you can white balance, but look, these little things just magnetize right to it. Alright, so the cameras are white balanced. I pretty much had to go through the menu system by pressing the buttons on my end, but I couldn't see anything because the camera doesn't have a monitor. So they were telling me through the headset like where to go. So now we're gonna eat dinner and get ready for the next game. Alright, so I got my fixin'. Got a granola bar, Doritos, water. So it's like kind of healthy, but also really not. But we're gonna act like it's like the healthiest thing that I have access to. So the other team is losing 17-35 right now. It's not looking good, but at least the feed looks good. Okay, so the game's over now, and they're just doing a quick little interview with the winning team, and then we're pretty much going to pack up. I'm going to wait for them to shut off the CCU, which is the camera control unit, which powers all the cameras. So, because if I don't, and I unplug the fiber off the cable, I can blind myself, like forever. So, yeah, gonna wait for them to do that, and then pack it. I lied with the minute part. Should put them on. Oh wait, I forgot. This camera ended up needed a monitor replacement. That's why there's two monitors. Paint can, security, interesting. Oh, I want that elevator. Yippity doo dah. All the cables up here at least. It's going to be much easier. I never been that good at pulling wire. I've been taught just to let it go how it wants to go. It's 11:52. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I'm in my car now, and they had a bunch of leftovers from dinner and stuff on the cart before I left, and it had a sign that says "Please take home." So I may have taken home the entire like pasta with chicken. And I took home some of the Angelo's green dressing. But I'm gonna end this week's vlog here, guys. So I appreciate you guys for watching. If you have any questions about anything I do, be sure to comment down below, and I'll try to get to it. And I will see you guys maybe next week, as I'm doing some things this week as well. So